Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at what Nintendo revealed on their E3 Treehouse event. Stay tuned, because after the video we'll discuss what I liked and what I didn't like about it, and let me know if you guys agree or disagree with what I had to say. Enjoy! First up on the list is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. This game was a huge surprise last year, but not for the fact that it was coming out, but the fact that it will be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. During the Treehouse event, we saw awesome new gameplay, an official release date which is just over a month away, and the announcement of new DLC featuring the Marvel Knights, Fantastic Four, and my personal favorite, the X-Men. Make sure to grab this title July 19th. Next up, we have Luigi's Mansion 3. This franchise has been a fan favorite since the days of the GameCube. Luigi's Mansion 3 is sure to have a good campaign mode, but it's making my list for the multiplayer aspects. They announced the whole single player campaign will be played co-op with a friend, controlling GUIG, which is the first for the franchise. They also announced that Scare Scraper mode will be returning, with up to 8 of your friends playing at the same time. Unfortunately, we didn't get an official release date, but Nintendo is promising a 2019 date, so I would expect it closer to November if I was a betting man. And the final game on the list is a reimagination of one of the best handheld games of all time, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. I will be the first to admit that I have grown tiresome of all the remakes, definitive, and HD editions that have plagued the gaming market over the past few years. But this is different. The original came out over 25 years ago on the Game Boy. A lot of people picking up this title weren't even born. Nintendo completely overhauled the look of the game, which was met with a little backlash, but I feel that when the game comes out, nobody will have anything bad to say when they finally get their hands on it. I have to give Nintendo credit when it's deserved. The Legend of Zelda franchise is one of the biggest of all time, but they always seem to take a huge leap of faith with the changing of the art style that always seems to pay off in the end by giving everyone a new experience with every game that is released. This also isn't the only Zelda game announced, but we'll talk about that a little later in the video. There you have it, guys. That's my list for the best parts of Nintendo's Treehouse event. Link's Awakening, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Luigi's Mansion 3. They also announced a couple DLC characters for Smash Brothers, Banjo-Kazooie, and one of the guys from Dragon Quest. The problem with that is, the game came out last year, and they're only on like DLC character number 3 right now with the Dragon Quest guy, and those don't even come out for the fall. I would like to see them ramp up the process and the speed of the DLC for Super Smash Bros. Another disappointment was the lack of original content coming out for the Switch. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing is a lot of remasters like The Witcher, and a lot of compilation games like the Mana Collection. Not to mention them bringing out Resident Evil for the 19th time this generation alone. Another thing that was disappointing was Animal Crossing getting delayed and the lack of Metroid Prime 4 being there. They didn't even mention that game, which could be a good thing. They probably just got everyone's hopes up last time they talked about it, and since then it's going through a complete rework. I believe it's being built from the ground up now. I really like the art direction in Link's Awakening. I wish Pokemon took a page out of that book opposed to going to where they're at right now with the whole 3D environment space. I feel like the Link's Awakening art style would be more suited for that game. Them announcing a sequel to Breath of the Wild was completely out of left field, but the fact that they announced it and it's going to be coming is huge news. Nintendo doesn't really do sequels to games like that. They usually completely switch it up, get a new story, get a new art style. So the fact that they're doing it with Breath of the Wild, I'm sure a lot of people are very happy. That is one of the best Switch games to come out for sure. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, and let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time.